2 more breaths. And finding that last breath. As we relax with our shoulders back and down, we're going to simply shrug the shoulders up towards our ears. When we release them down, we're wringing out all the stress that was resting on us. All of the stress from the day. And let's relax our bodies completely. Gently softening the knees, bringing your chin down and around and up, looking over to your left. And down and around like a pendulum, exhaling over to your right. We can move through that as we are inclined with our breath, inhaling and exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. As we turn our palms out, taking the inhale all the way up, stretching through our spine, bring the palms together, rest them in heart center. We encourage you to create an intention in this moment. What is it that you hope to accomplish, not only in this practice, but as part of your everyday life going forward? You can dedicate the movement. You can say to yourself, I simply want to be better today than I was yesterday. There's no measurement of that except how you feel. I want you to press your palms up, keeping those hands connected, lengthening through your spine, gently soften your knees, pressing those palms together, shifting gently to one side of your body. Holding it there until you're exhaling to your center. Inhale that breath. Begin to exhale as you press to the opposite side. Stretching and warming the sides of the body. And bringing it back to the center. When I hold it more than one breath, you do know you're going to take that second breath. Inhale in that center. You exhale to the side. But as we're hanging out here, you take one more inhale. And then another exhale as you come back to neutral. Breathing in, inhale. Finding that exhale as we press to the side. Capturing that second breath, inhale. Exhaling back to our neutral. Getting deeper into our sides as we press to that left side, go as far as you're comfortable. Release the left hand down, let it hold the side of your thigh, and reach with the right arm. Stretch, reach. Inhale back to neutral. You want to bring that left arm up. Press the palms together. Exhale, moving to the opposite side. Resting that right hand on the side of the thigh if you need to, and reach. The support of holding your thigh protects your back. If you struggle with sciatica, you want to keep your hand on your thigh, not just hanging out. Inhale, coming back to the center. I encourage you to go as deep as you'd like on this exhale. Where does your body take you? Find that second breath, inhale, exhale, coming back to our center. Encouraging you to go as far as your body takes you. We're all different. And finding that second inhale, bring that exhale back up. Resting for a moment in the heart center. Feeling the weight of the head moving your ear towards the left side, stretching through the right side of your neck. Taking that second inhale, exhaling back to neutral. Equally as weighted on the opposite side as our ear moves over. Feeling that stretch in the side of our neck. Equally inhale, bring your head back to neutral and exhale. Pressing the palms together, reaching up. Knees are soft, hinging from your back, reaching down, fingertips dangling right in front of your toes. This is a great check-in pose. It is able to remind you how much flexibility or warmth is residing in your hamstrings and your calves right now. As you take that inhale, exhale, sink a little bit deeper. You may even have your fist in front of your feet, so we're not in forward fold yet. Your fingertips can be down, the tops of your hands, your fist. We're going to sweep the arms all the way up, inhale up. Taking the index finger and thumb, wrapping it around one wrist, lift from that arm and exhale, stretching to the side one more time. Inhale, coming back to our center. Exhale, lift, reach, pull. Just beginning to accepting the feeling that's moving throughout your body. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, big swan dive down, fingertips hanging in front of your toes. The most important part of yoga is just believing that you can. Controlling the breath and letting that breath center all of your energy. And this is our last time, sweeping up, reverse swan dive up. Grabbing that wrist, exhale, pull to the side. As we take that inhale back into the center, exhale, lift, reach opposite side. As we inhale back to the center, exhale, swan dive down. Knees are soft as we go this time into forward fold. Resting the hands on the sides of our feet. If you need to bend your knees slightly to keep that connection, you can. If you need to bend deeply to make sure that you're safe when you step away from the forward fold, you can. Otherwise, I want you to just take a moment right here and breathe. Decide what you need for your next movement, and then step back with the right foot. Nice big step. We're not going anywhere yet. We're just going to breathe into the opening of the left hip. And then slowly bring the knee down and have the left foot follow us back. Hands are open, fingers are open wide. Go ahead and inhale forward, exhale down. Inhale, bring your chest up, heart up, gaze up. Inhale, pressing up. Exhale, moving into child's pose here. Inhale, tucking the toes under. Press your hips into the downward facing dog. Our large big toes are facing each other, ankles the outer edges of the mat. Beginning to pedal, creating that warmth in the back of our hamstrings and the backs of our calf. Taking the inhale, lifting that right leg into the air. Focus on breath. Bending the knee of the right if you need to. Take your right hand and draw it back closer as you draw your right foot in. I want to make sure you guys are close. Breathe into your right hip now, then step up with your left. Inhale, reverse swan dive up. Exhale, find ourselves resting in mountain, palms facing forward. Inhale, bringing that swan dive up, upward salute. Exhale, hinging from our hips, fingers connecting on the sides of our feet in forward fold. Stepping back, lift the right foot, breathe into the left hip. Same side. Bringing the right knee down, stepping back left. Palms are open, inhale forward, exhale down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, moving into child's pose, breathe. Inhale, bringing toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, stepping up right, stepping up left. Sweeping the arms up, inhale. Exhale, mountain, palms face forward, find your breath. Inhale, swan dive up, upward salute. Soften the knees, exhale, forward fold. Sinking down, stepping back, left foot, big step. Breathe into your right hip, don't move yet. Gently lower the left knee and bring the right leg back. Fingers open wide. Inhale forward, exhale down. Inhale, chest up. Exhale into child's pose. Inhale, tucking toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, stepping up with the left, and then bringing your left hand in line with it, because I want that first one to be good. And then stepping up right. Inhale up. Exhale, resting in mountain. Inhale, upward salute. Exhale, swan dive, forward facing fold. Stepping back with the left foot, it's a big step. Coming onto your knee and stepping back right. Inhale forward, exhale down. Inhale up. Focus on your back and exhale, child's pose. Inhale, lifting and resting in downward facing dog. Inhale, bringing up that left leg. Bending that left knee if you need it. Bring that left foot beside your left hand. Followed by your right. Inhale up. And exhale into mountain. Keeping that right arm down, sweeping that left arm out and up, stretching through your spine. Reach. Right hand down, extend. Left arm up. Inhale, bringing that right arm up. Exhale, reaching down with the left. Stretch, reach. As we reach up with both hands, we find the fingertips connect, pressing up through the palms, bringing some oxygen into our wrist. This is our reminder we're going to be supporting our weight in just a few moments. Release your hands gently, reconnect them behind your back, either resting right at the base of your spine or drawing down below the buttocks, elbows drawn in, chest open, gaze up. Softening your knees as you begin to hinge gently from your hips. You can extend the arms away from your body whenever you would like, Or simply rest your hands at the base of your spine if that's all you have available. As you inhale, then exhale, begin to float the arms above the back, lifting them up if you can. And breathing, gazing at your thighs. In our upright positions that don't ask or require connection to the mat, your legs should be in that beautiful yoga straight, which means it's a micro bend, but your legs are straight here because there's no requirement of connection to anything else. Nice. Keep a little soft. Protect your cartilage in your knees. Nice. When you're ready, go ahead and rest your hands right at the base of your spine. Press through your feet, bring your body up. Nice. Let your right hand rest and let your left arm come up. And then I want you to turn gently and look to your left side. That hand at the base of your spine is your awareness. Inhaling back into our center. Exhale, let the left arm rest down. Right arm up and reach. Gently twisting to that right side. Keep your hand right at the base of the spine. Beautiful. Inhale, coming back into our center. Release that right arm. Both arms are resting back there. I want you to have your chin first, lower towards your chest. And then bring your chin to neutral. And then to bring the gaze upward. And if you're not nervous, begin to take the gaze to the ceiling. Softening the knees if you'd like, take the gaze behind you. Inhale, take the gaze to the ceiling. Exhale, take the gaze forward. Inhale, bring your gaze back down as you bring your chin to your chest. Release your hands from the base of your spine. Take your right hand, reach right below your right buttock. Take your left below. Take the gaze out. Taking your gaze up. Holding the backs of the hamstring, taking the gaze back if you're comfortable. Inhale the gaze to the ceiling. Exhale your gaze to neutral. And relax, bring your arms beside you. Shaking it out a little bit. Going to move through a little bit more of a string sequence. We warmed up just a bit. A little air came on, but I'll adjust that in a minute. I want you to bring the shoulders up and back. Bring the arms all the way out and up. Inhale. Exhale, find the swan dive. Soften your knees if you'd like. I want you to make the connection to the floor. You want to come back onto the right knee first and rest it down. Come off of your toe, inhale up. Stretch and reach. The chest is open, facing forward. Focus on your breath. This is a balanced pose. Go ahead and bring the palms together. If it honors your back, twist gently to your left side. Going as deep as you can, trying to get your hands into the armpit of the left side. Inhaling, coming back into your center. Exhale, your chest lifts up, your gaze rises up. You can keep the full hand together or just go to index finger, thumb. If you're comfortable, shift the hips forward slightly, take the gaze all the way up. Inhale back into your neutral. And exhale, coming into the heart center. Gently reach to the inside of your left foot. You're not going to need a block, guys. I would have told you, bring your fist inside of your left foot. Make sure that the left knee is hugging your body. Keeping your left fist down, inhale, bring your right hand to your right shoulder. Begin to twist open your body to the right side. If you want, keep your position, but you can bring your gaze up to protect your shoulder. Sweep the arm back, then up. This should be a deep twist. Your palm is facing out. If you feel that right arm dropping, focus on your right shoulder. Pull it back. Beautiful twist. Inhale, bring that right hand down. Surround your left foot, meaning your left hand is going to the outside. Now, for some of you, I want you to remain here. You have to listen to your body. Draw the focus to your left hip. Shift your weight back slightly. Have your left toe come up. For many of you, this is not comfortable. I'm already telling you, you might want to stay here. Or you're going to draw that weight back. I'm literally resting on that right hip. Take your time. You should feel a stretch in your left gastrocnemius and your left hamstring. Pulling yourself back forward. You can have fingertips down, or your fist, or your wrist. Tuck your right toe underneath, lift your hip into the air, and step upright. Inhale, reverse swan dive up, upward salute. Exhale, resting your mountain. That particular pose, you're going to make that pose fit your body. Inhale, sweeping up. Hinging from the hips. Exhale, swan dive back down to that forward fold. Stepping back with the left foot. You always want to pause and focus. How do my joints feel here? Resting onto my left knee, coming off of my left toe, then inhale, lift my body up. My gaze is forward. Encouraging my body to steady itself before I even seek additional movement. Pressing the palms together and resting in my heart center. Am I balanced? If I am, and my back is good and my hips are good, exhaling, moving to that right side as deep as I can. If it honors your back, bring your hands into the center of your armpit. Many times you'll see the twist added here. In my practice, I encourage us to form our own level of mastery. So when we're here, if I look around and I see the majority of the room is kind of shaking, we're not going to twist. We're going to stay right here, not any deeper. Inhale, coming back into our center. Exhale right here. Check in with your balance again. You're gazing right at your index finger. You can keep your palms together, or you can create index finger thumb. Beginning to lift up, bringing your gaze with your hands. That challenges your balance. Shift the hips slightly forward as we draw the gaze all the way up. If this is uncomfortable, remain in neutral with your gaze forward. Inhale, bringing your hands back into neutral. And exhale right here. Now, we have our right foot here. We're going to bring our body, both hands, resting in the inside of that right foot. Bringing the left hand gently onto the shoulders. If that hip is tighter, you could go on fingertips. We begin to take the gaze to the left, so that adds an extra twist. To protect our shoulder, we sweep the arm back, then up. Drawing that left shoulder back as far as we can, creating that twist. When you're ready, resting your left hand down, surrounding your right foot, right hand to the opposite side. For many of us at home and in person, this may be all you need for that right hip, so you can stay here. Or you can have fist or wrist or fingertips and shift the weight back towards your left hip, bringing that right toe up. You can sit a little bit onto that side. You don't have to, you can be up. What feels good for your body? If none of this feels good for your body, you should be back on that knee. Inhale, shifting the weight back forward, surrounding that right foot. Exhale, tucking that left toe underneath, lifting your hip up. When you're ready, taking the step up beside your right foot. Inhaling up. Exhaling, resting in mountain. One more time, reaching down with the right, exhale, lifting up with the left. There are no poses we create just to fill time. Those deep twists wring the muscles of your abs that have to be stretched out. Inhale up. Anything that's twisted and doesn't stretch cramps. Lower the other arm. So this is just not a means to get to the next thing. Stretch those side muscles, guys. Now bring both arms up. Imagine there's a string lifting you in the top of your head. So your gaze is in neutral, but the top of your head is lifting along with your fingertips up. Beautiful. With the arms above the head, softening those knees a bit. Inhale, we're going to exhale, move into our chair. Heart gaze is out, chest is out, fingertips are out, reaching. Inhale, bring that right arm back. Take your gaze with it if you can. Parallel to the floor, that's our airplane. Exhale forward. Remaining in chair, inhale, left arm back, no higher than parallel. And exhale forward, lifting that chest a little bit higher in chair. Pressing through our feet, drawing our arms out, resting in mountain one more time. Last set, inhale up, stretch, reach. Exhale, moving back into chair. Abdominals are engaged as we inhale, draw that right arm back. Exhale forward, chest out, gaze out. Inhale, left arm back. Exhale, left arm forward. Pressing through our feet, lifting our chest up, resting our arms down. Big roll of the shoulders up. And exhale back. Moving into shoulder release. Stay where you are, bringing those palms up, connecting to the shoulders. Inhale, pressing wrists together in elbows. Exhale, opening up and releasing down. Inhale, bringing our hands to our shoulders. Exhale, pressing together, squeeze. Inhale, easing those arms open. Exhale, feeling that calm. One more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, open. And exhale, release. Palms or wrists are facing out. Just gently shift your weight a little bit from your left to your right. Softening the knees, drawing the shoulders back. That softened knees, that's that yoga, that little yoga bend. Inhale, reaching up above our head, palms are facing each other, fingertips are up. The weight rests gently on the right hip as the left foot Lifts gently above the mat. Stepping back with that left foot, softening the right knee, lifting the chest out, warrior one. Inhale, moving to warrior two, gazing side and back. Exhale, taking that gaze forward, turning the palm up, sinking deeper into warrior two. Inhale, resting that right arm on our thigh, modifying. Exhale, extended angle, reaching across your body, grabbing something from the opposite room, which means you're reaching really deep. Inhale from angle, exhale, moving into reverse warrior, resting that left hand down, drawing that right arm back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, moving into triangle, straightening that front leg. If we're unable to create that neutral spine, you could rest your hand on your shin. That left shoulder should be stacked over the body. From our triangle, exhale, moving into pyramid. Let's take both hands, rest them first on the right shin. Remember, your legs are straight. You've heard me say many times, I've never seen a curve in a pyramid. You can remain here in pyramid or surround that right foot with both hands. Your forehead is down towards your knee, breathing into your hamstring and your calf. As we inhale, take the gaze out gently. Exhale, walk it until both feet are facing the left side. You're in wide leg straddle split, turning the toes out. Inhale, shifting the weight to our right hip. Exhale, shifting the weight to our left. Inhale to our right. Exhaling to our left. As we inhale to our center, gently place your right hand above your thigh, left hand above your thigh, just push your chest up, guys. Roll the shoulders back. Inhale, reaching up above your head. Exhale, turning that right toe forward. Trust yourself. Use that right leg. Pull that left leg up. Now let's do that reverse sweep airplane, drawing the arms back behind us. Nicely done, guys. Inhale up, upward facing salute. Exhale, resting the mountain. Take a few breaths. We are always able to honor both sides of our body equally, so there's no guessing what's getting ready to happen on the opposite side. We want to sweep the arms up to the upward salute. Allow that right foot to just rest a little bit above the mat. Don't get focused deeply into the balance. The core engages. You want to step back deep though, because you know you need that. Create a solid foundation for warrior one. If you're unstable in the beginning, it will just continue. Exhale to warrior two. First gazing to your side. Inhaling back. Look at your shoulders, if one is lowered. Exhaling forward, turning that palm up, sinking deeper into warrior two. Instead of forward, it's down. Good. Inhale, resting that arm, modifying it. Exhale, reaching for extended angle. Grabbing whatever's across the room, stretching those obliques once again. Grab that inhale and exhale, moving into reverse warrior, drawing it up. Both sides of the body get that wonderful stretch. Inhale, moving into triangle, straightening that left leg. The right hand can come up. You can also rest on your calf. What do you have available in that pose? Exhale, sinking now into pyramid. Both hands resting on that left shin. When you're ready, if you want deeper stimulation, reach your hands around that left foot. Remember, finding as much straight in the back and front leg. And now gently bringing the hands back and turning that toe, going into wide leg straddle split. You should be on the opposite side. Our hands are in line with the big toes, so your hands shouldn't be out in front, in line with the toes. Shift your weight to your right hip. Feel that left hamstring stretch. Exhale, shifting the weight to the left. Inhale to your right. Exhaling to your left. Gently walking your hands back around, surrounding that left. You're going to inhale, bring the arms up. Use that left hamstring, pull your foot up. There we are. Sweep beside your body, drawing the arms behind you. Inhale. Exhale, coming up, upward salute. Relaxing gently in mountain. Remaining here for just a moment. The weight of the body shifting from left to right. And now completely exhale. Letting your hands rest into heart center. Letting your weight rest onto your right hip. Turning the left toe inward, keeping that toe on the floor for now. I want us to do something different. I want your left toe on the floor. Keep it on the floor. Don't bring it onto that foot. Completely. Left toe on the floor. Hands in heart center. Eyes closed. I want you to find the balance from within. Not looking for an environmental cue as to where to balance. Your left toe is your anchor. You find your balance from within. Beautiful. And now you can release your left foot down, shifting the weight gently from your left knee to your right. If you have to look in between, it's okay. And now rest the weight onto your left hip. Your right toe is turned downward, resting on the mat. With your eyes closed, find your balance inward. If you give yourself a few moments, you will steady yourself. And release it down. You can push your hips back. Let your body weight fall forward just a bit, hanging out just like a rag doll. We honor our practice by just remaining in the moment. Not my moment, but your moment. We are not practicing in anticipation of what is coming. You can rest your hands beside your feet. You may come onto both knees now. We want to have our hands open wide, creating that solid base. Protect your knees as much as you need to as we move into gentle hip circles. You can find that same breath moving the circles into an opposite direction. It matters little whether you start at left or right. And we're resting in neutral. We're going to take 5 breaths for the cat and cow, moving when you're ready. You can rest in any part of the pose that you need. Allow your body to become neutral as you walk your knees behind you. Go ahead and pull the body weight down. And before the arms extend above your head, I want you to bring your right cheek down and bring your arms out to the side of your body with your palms down. We're thinking right now that we're pressing our shoulders down. Beautiful pose for our shoulders. If you're able to, and it's not uncomfortable, turn your right palm up. Go ahead and look to your right, bring your left cheek down, and turn your left palm up. If this is uncomfortable for your shoulders, go back to palms down. For those of you at home, I will always encourage you on these poses, remove your glasses. They prevent your cheek from connecting to the mat, potentially hurting your neck as you strain to lift your head to make room for your glasses. Beautiful pose for shoulders. If this is not comfortable to you, go back to palms down. If that is not comfortable to you, you can bring your hands above your head prior to us, because we're going there. And now gently bring your gaze down towards your neck. You're not resting on your nose, guys. You're just gazing down with neutral neck. And then bring that left hand above your head, palm down. Right hand above your head, palm down. And then you can bring the forehead to the mat now if you're comfortable. Gently bring your right arm beside you with the palm facing up. Your left hand remains above your head. The pelvis connects to the mat. We're going to bend that right leg gently and just reach right above the ankle, moving into our half bow. The left arm above our head kind of counterbalances how your back feels here. Remaining here for 5 breaths. If you're not able to make that connection, keep the leg bent, but try not to gaze back. Our half bow pose encourages flexibility in our shoulders, our hamstring, our quadriceps, our back. take 2 more breaths. When you're ready, gently release that leg. Allow your right arm to come above your head. Stretch the shoulders out. Make sure everything feels good. Gently bring that left arm beside you. The palm is facing up. The left leg bends gently. You want to reach right above that ankle or even onto the bottom of your foot. If you have equipment to assist you in this pose, that is great. Accessories are not a crutch, they are a tool. There's a difference. Let's gently release that left leg. And this is the final time that left arm reaches above your head. Your palms are pressing straight down. You can bring both arms inward, one at a time, under the shoulders. Resting in Sphinx for now. We're not lifting and extending as much today, so we're more resting in Sphinx. Taking a check-in of your back. Bringing our chin towards our chest, making sure there's no discomfort behind our neck. And then taking the gaze out, looking to our left. And gently bringing the gaze around, looking to our right. As the gaze comes into the center, hands rest under our shoulders, come onto our hands and knees. Walking your knees up between those hands. Walk up really close, because I want you to cross the ankle and then rest onto your sit bones. Resting on the sit bones here, we're going to take a nice deep breath. And just kind of let the arms inhale as we move around. And exhale around. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Bring your body back into center. Assist your feet outward. We're going to sink down into boat versus working in boat. So you're just going to exhale a little bit. And come on to your back. Legs are bent. The gaze is upward now. Drawing those knees into your chest. Keeping the shoulders pressed down and open wide, hugging your body. Hands either behind your thighs or on top, hugging your body tightly here. Allowing one leg to extend at a time, it needs to take rest on the mat. And focus on the hip of the leg that is not extended as you press down and below. You can release that leg, whichever one you have, let it rest on your mat, replacing by the opposite leg, giving it just as much attention as the first leg. The pressing down and pulling upward. Keeps us aware of each and every movement. Just loving that hip right there. And when you're ready, you can release and extend that leg along the mat. And allow your arms to just be thrown out to your side. Your right foot falling out right. Your left falling out left. Just telling your body there is no more work tonight. This is now just the reward. Yoga is a practice, but it does not mean that we do not work. The opposite of work is not play. I often say the opposite of work is relax. So in yoga, we alternate between our work and our relaxation. Finding a way to connect those things closer together so that we can look forward to the reward, the relaxation, but also not feel as if we're rushing through the work. I know it's an old adage, but without work there is no reward. That is what I want you to take away from your practice with us here. If you're feeling as if you're having a hard time remaining focused, we created the intention very early in the practice. What was it that you hoped to achieve tonight? Many times throughout the practice when we are here, I try to say to myself, pay more attention to those that are with you than you do with yourself. Reminding myself that this is not a performance. I am not performing. We are creating an atmosphere together. The yoga practitioner is simply a guide, not a teacher. Therefore, you are not a student. We are creating an atmosphere, not on stage to be judged, not waiting for applause from anyone. As you go about that first breath, and move into your last breath, take that with you. This is not a performance. You are not being critiqued. You are creating an atmosphere that you can take beyond this mat, beyond this moment, beyond this hour, beyond this place. So when you are able to wring out as much good and positive energy as you can from tonight, begin to find that awareness back into your toes. Being thankful whether we have 10 or whether we have 2, they're still able to move us from place to place. Being thankful for the muscles in our body, whether underdeveloped or overdeveloped or atrophied, it still had the ability to bring you into this space. Being thankful as we are drawn our gaze into heart center. Perhaps our heart is not as open as we'd like. Perhaps our heart isn't as healthy as we'd like, but it still continues to beat. Gently bring your body onto your side and gently bring yourself back to your seat. For those of you at home, I allowed that darkness to come into the camera so you would stay in that moment. It's very hard at home to enjoy your Savasana. I hope it helped. You can still hear me. You can still hear me. So if you are seated, you can keep your hands open if you'd like. I love the position of giving and receiving. It's something uniquely Andrea. For I feel that anytime that we are in receipt, whatever is in excess, we should freely give. The gift of life, our breath is a gift. So many things we did not work for that we are afforded the benefit, the luxury of having. And we should operate and walk in gratitude because of that. So as we close here tonight, one of our first practices of a new year, I'm grateful for this moment. I'm grateful for each and every one of you in a very unique way. We are all connected. Human beings, not always human doings. Beautifully imperfect. In a beautifully imperfect world. Go in peace until we meet again. Namaste. Thank you. You guys will hold that moment until I can end our video. Thank you guys so much at home.